Hey Scorpio, welcome to your October 2019 reading at Higher Source Tarot. So glad that you found me here. I am going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and then at the end of the reading, I'm going to give you a wild offering from this Oracle deck. So hopefully you enjoy those two together. I've been reading tarot for about 20 years, so I've learned tarot and studied tarot long before YouTube was even a concept. And I'm also a fully licensed therapist. I have a clinical and a macro license. So the clinical, of course, is being able to treat and diagnose. Macro is the ability to run a nonprofit or an agency. So when I do the tarot, a lot of times I will infuse other information that I've learned just throughout the years of being a therapist. I also work in recovery, in the recovery circles with drug addiction and alcohol addiction too. So I have a lot of information about that as well. So let's I've been shuffling the cards before I even turned on the camera, but I like to at least give a couple of shuffles on camera so that it doesn't look like I'm trying to architect a reading for anybody. You know, please don't live your life by the tarot. This is some guidance, some general direction for Scorpio of October 2019, Sun, Moon, rising in Venus. But if it doesn't resonate with you, look for a title that seems to speak to your life. Because if it doesn't resonate for you, this isn't for you. It's for some other Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising. Also, too, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing monthly videos and probably some videos during the week, too. So, and if there are videos that you want me to do, please comment, and I'll consider doing those. At some point, I'd like to do an overview of all 78 of the tarot cards. That way people kind of have a better understanding of what they mean. All right, so this is for Scorpio. October 2019 for Scorpio. Okay, the heart of the matter, we've got some indecision, but also, too, related both to Pentacles, so certainly could be about money in a relationship. You know, it could be, hey, I want to get that new refrigerator. I'm not sure we should do that. No, I'm kidding. I'm seeing, oh boy, a lot of pentacles in this. So far we have water, earth, air, and fire represented. Wow. What is with the pentacles? A lot of earth in here. In Leo, we've got strength here. The Empress, ooh, I like that combination. I also like to see all this yellow, and then the end, the Ten of Cups. Boy, you can't do much better than that, Scorpio. You've got really nice energy headed your way. I always look at the bottom of the deck, too. And the bottom of the deck for you is also a 10. It's the 10 of Wands. And so certainly this means feeling like you're carrying a burden or a heavy load. That's coming to a conclusion, though. So if that's you and you feel like I've been really burdened by something, that's a 10, which is the end or the beginning of a cycle. And for you, what I'm seeing here, this is going to be the end. If you feel like you've had just a lot on your shoulders, you're not going to anymore. Yeah, very nice. I'm just going to zip this up a minute. It's a pretty nice day out, but a little bit chilly. So anyway. So what we have is the heart of the matter here is that single lady card. So it's a 9 of Pentacles, and she's just standing in her prominence. She's beautiful. She knows who she is. She doesn't really care one way or another about a relationship. She can take it or leave it. But then you have this one, the 2 of Pentacles, where they may have other options, or they may be contemplating, this could be you contemplating, do I want to move forward with this because I'm happy being single? I don't have a real urgency to jump into a relationship. However, you may decide, or you may have somebody who's really actively pursuing you, and you may be thinking, you know what, maybe it's worth it. So the underlying hopes, fears, energies to this is the 9 of Wands, and that is interesting because it's wondering, contemplating, making sure that you're making the right decision, which goes along like really perfectly with that 2 of Pentacles. Just trying to kind of look over things. He is a little battered and bruised and bandaged there, but on all those wands, there's all kinds of new growth. So it may be that you've had a history of, I had a really toxic relationship. It was not good for me. I'm back in flow. I feel good about myself. I've got it going on. I don't know that I want to jeopardize anything that I have with a relationship. In the past here, in the near past, you have Three of Cups. Certainly could have been a third party in a past relationship, and that's part of the gun shyness. Like, I don't really want to get involved in something unless I'm for sure secure in it and know that it's completely stable. That's a possibility. It's also, it's a very celebratory card. It could also be an ex, but I'm just not quite convinced of that. I think it's more about, more like a three-party kind of a thing, third-party kind of a thing. And then an overarching energy for you this month is that Five of Pentacles. So feeling left out in the cold, inside of that church, they've got something going on, and these two are just kind of shut out of it. So it could be you had a relationship where you were ghosted, or it's just made clear we're going to sever all ties, and it was very painful to you. Now, this is another 9. So we've got 2 9s here. And again, this is a sign that things are going to be coming to a close here for you. You actually have 3 10s going on, which I love. So this is a current energy or in the near future, very near, like could be the next couple of days here. That's the Nightmare card. So it's a lot of worry and overthinking and maybe being up at night, maybe getting onto YouTube and watching tarot videos when you can't sleep at 2:30 in the morning. If you're doing that, do me a favor. Pop over to a Louise Hay video on YouTube. They're just voiceovers. Pop over to one of those, and maybe I think there's one that's like 40 minutes to change your life, and it's sort of a nighttime meditation. Listen to that instead. Get yourself grounded. Get yourself centered. Get yourself feeling good about who you are. Don't be doing tarot in the middle of the night. And I know that kind of speaks against my own channel, but I want the best for people. I want the highest vibrational energies for everyone that comes to this channel. So love this. This is one of the best cards in the deck, if you ask me. The 10 of Pentacles is abundance in everywhere of your life. So it is a conclusion of a cycle and a new beginning of a wonderful cycle. So here's this couple who's, staring into one another's eyes with the 2 dogs, and they've got this little boy pulling on his mom and just kind of peeking out, and the castle's behind them, and they're in a flourishing garden. So anything, and this is you, by the way, so anything that you step into is going to be prosperous and abundant. You don't have to worry at all, even though you had some other mix of cards here. What you've got going as future energies is just wonderful. This person is so the other person involved in this has the Leo card for strength. Could be a Leo you're working with here, but it also is somebody who's going to be very patient with you, who's going to recognize, Scorpio's been hurt. Scorpio is hesitant and reluctant, and it's not about me. It's about something that's happened in the past. And so this person's going to be very nurturing and kind and trustworthy, stable, patient with you. So I think you can let your guard down. In fact, I really have a feeling like you can really let your guard down, be transparent, be who you are, and really in any good relationship, you have to have that. So, if you're used to being in relationships where you just feel like you have to put on airs and impress the person, that's not going to be this. This person wants you, Scorpio. They don't want a version of you that's not authentic. They're looking for you. You as you are. Be as you are, Scorpio. You are enough. And the next energy here that we have that's an influence on the future energies is the Empress. So the Mother of the Tarot, again, very nurturing, kind, loving energy coming towards you. And the Empress is all about new growth also. So you, I think, are going to have a really beautiful new relationship coming towards you, something very stable, a union that is the celebratory, perfect 10 of Cups relationship coming for you. So that's in the final outcome, is that 10 of Cups. So certainly could be a water sign, could be a fire sign with Leo and all these wands, could be air sign like we've talked about, or earth with all the pentacles. I think for you too, money is not going to be an issue. The Empress is abundance, and certainly so is the 10 of Cups. I mean, I don't think you can get abundance any clearer than the 10 of Cups. It's a complete satisfaction and overall happiness to a situation. With the 9 of Cups, we don't have that here, but that's happiness, but it's not quite complete. The 10 is that, real satisfaction that's complete. You're completely grounded. You're completely in a union with somebody. Whatever you believe is the 10 of Cups is going to be what's coming towards you. So what you're seeking is also seeking you. So if it's, I would just get very clear in your intentions. We have a new moon coming forward in Aries later in the week. So it's like the 13th and 14th, depending on what time zone you're in. So that new moon is going to be a really powerful new moon, but it's all about, rebirth and new beginnings and vitality. Aries is the beginning of the zodiac. So with all these new beginning cards and that new moon coming, I would get really clear in your intentions. What is the 10 of Cups for you? What would be your real heart's desires? What are the things you want for yourself? And do some visualization work, journal, write down, this is really what I'm seeking, and this is why I want it, and get the feeling of having that thing. Really imagine yourself. I've been able to manifest a lot of things in my own life, and the more I do it, the more clear I am about having to really believe it and have that feeling like I already know this is coming. And I think sometimes we have intuition and we feel like something's coming and we kind of ignore it, and then it comes and we go, I knew that was going to happen. And that's kind of what I'm getting here with you, where it's like, if you're clear on what you want, Scorpio, you're going to get it. It's a beautiful reading. I love all the cups. It's going to be a place where you can be emotionally vulnerable. And not be hesitant at all. You don't have to be scared in this at all. You're going to have somebody coming in who's very committed, very stable. I mean, just looking at this future of the 10 of Pentacles, the Strength card, Empress, and then into the culmination of the 10 of Cups, you really can't get anything better than that, because it's kind of like, if the universe was a genie, all you have to do is put out your intentions, and your wish is my command. So your wish, Scorpio, is the universe's command. So you will certainly have all the satisfaction you could ever ask for with a reading like this. And there's no need to worry or be concerned about anything. It's really going to be kind of up to you in this, what you want to do. So let's take a look at this guy. He's so cool. This is our Wild Offering Oracle card for the day. He's just very content. He's in flow. He knows who he is. He's just very zen, very, very zen energy. So if you've been up at night worrying, you've got this guy coming in just to tell you how to relax a little bit, trust in the universe, know that the universe has your back, and as you take one step forward, the universe will take two to guide you on your path. Because whatever is meant for you will not miss you. You'll get the things that are supposed to come for you. And sometimes we hang on to situations because we think it's what we want. And I've had things removed in my life that I couldn't believe were exited from the plan, the plan that I had architected. But in the end, things were so much better. So, I really like this. I had no idea it was going to be this card. Feelings, and I just talked about being able to be emotionally vulnerable, and we don't have the King of Cups here, but that's the sense I get from this, is it's like a King of Cups kind of a relationship where you can just be emotionally vulnerable and and it's going to be okay. So feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. So the anxiety and the worry that you've had in the past, or even the isolation and feeling left out, you're going to give those over to the universe, and the universe is going to say, allow me to take these, because I have a better plan for you, and you're going to have it right here with these tens together. You're going to have a new beginning, a new abundant beginning is coming for Scorpio. So enjoy this reading. I kind of wish I was a Scorpio looking at this. It's really nice. I'm so glad you found me. I'll be back with more on a different day. And for now, I love you, and I hope all good things come to you, and I will see you again soon.